What? What? Is this a
It's
Monday?
dark
It's a Monday.
and it's rainy over here. Oh my gosh,
How
yes.
is it? It's very
It's
dry over
rainy
here.
and it's like a little burr, but not too bad.
How was your weekend?
It was good. I spent the entire weekend on the road.
On the road
Um,
again. Just can't wait to get on the road again.
yeah, for the most part, yeah. So Friday night, my brother-in-law, he plays with Cafe Anderson, a country artist. He's awesome. Cafe's awesome. And they played down here in the valley in Mercedes. So we went out to the show. And then I got the unexpected phone call from my brother-in-law on Saturday morning because we were headed to Houston for some business meetings. And he said, "Hey, have you taken off yet?" And I'm like, "No, not yet. Why?" And I'm thinking maybe we're going to do breakfast or something cool, right? But it was actually, in fact, a lot cooler because of the storm that blew through Dallas, because that's where he lives. All the flights are grounded. So his flight was canceled. And he said, "Hey, do you mind if I hitch a ride with y'all?" And I said, "You know what? Let's go." And so it was fun. I never really get to spend a lot of time with my brother-in-law because they live up in Dallas. And so, and he's married to my baby sister, Elizabeth. And so it was nice. We drove all the way up to Houston and then all the way to Madisonville, Texas. Never heard of it, but it's pretty legit because it has a Buc-ee's. So shout
Just
out to
because it has a Buc-ee's.
Madisonville, Texas.
Well, today we have super uber talented, beautiful, amazing, incredible person today.
Yes,
Like
I'm
us,
excited for this
she's,
one.
she's like she's got the goods, girl. She's got the goods.
She does. She does. It's like all hail the queen. Like
Hmm.
seriously.
Right. All right. Well, guys, for those of y'all that are chiming in, there's a lot of y'all already out here. Nikki V,
All
Borrado. So,
right.
like, without further ado, let's go ahead and bring her on. Right. So,
Let's
let's
do
roll it.
it.
Let's roll the intro. It goes like
Roll
this.
it.
What? It's Miss Savannah V. How are you doing, Savannah?
Hi,
Good evening,
Savannah.
how
Welcome, welcome, welcome to the show. Thank you so very much for joining us.
Yes.
Thank you for having me.
Well, how are you doing, sweetheart?
I'm doing good. Just been busy, a busy bee over here.
I know. I love your background. It's like all the little
Oh
sprinkles.
yeah, I
So
had it.
shiny.
Yes, I did it for my grandson's birthday party on Sunday. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna keep it up. So I kept it.
Oh, I thought you did it for me. But
Oh,
I'm gonna tell everybody you did it for me.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll tell you.
There you-
Oh,
yeah. It looks great. It looks
it does. I
awesome.
love it. I need to get me one now.
Yeah. I was at the dollar store, which I thought it was a dollar store, and it was still not a dollar store. So.
Was
Yeah.
it like
Honestly, they're not
$5
dollar stores
now?
anymore. They're like $5, $10, $6. This one was like $7. It's like, but I still like it. It's really nice.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
stay away from Dollar General. Dollar Generals are bad. Dollar Generals they've been sued for like I think it's like somewhere around $5 million so far. This is like the fourth class action lawsuit because what they do is it's called curb skipping.
Okay.
So they have like their products on the shelf and it says
Uh-huh.
like, well, it's for $1.05. And then you
Yeah.
take it to the counter and they charge you $1.25.
Oh.
Oh.
And see, the deal is if you catch it and you say, hey, wait a minute, this says $1.05 on the counter, they're like, well, they didn't fix it or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But when you think about it, there's what 2,000, so like 2,100 stores in
Ooh,
the
I
area.
didn't know.
That's a lot of money that they're making,
Wow.
but it's against the law. It's
It is
curb
against the
skipping
law.
is against the law, and so they've been charged and they've been taken in whatever. But it's not and plus also they only have like 2 employees for the entire store,
I
and these
know, and then
girls
they're making them like work like super hard, and it's like,
right.
why are you doing
Right.
Yeah.
It
this? Like,
sucks. So,
yeah.
you know, hey, I'm not, the people that
We're
need to
not
work, they
knocking
need to
that,
work.
but I mean,
But if they
hey,
need to work, they need to work. That's cool. But the
we all
store
need to work,
sucks.
right?
The store should be treating their people better than that. So
Yes,
that's
I know. I'm with you
Preach.
on that.
mhm.
Preach.
But Dollar Tree is like with HEB. Every time you see a Dollar Tree, it's next to an HEB. So just so you know.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know that.
Not a Dollar General. Dollar Generals are bad. Geneva Salas Munjares. Hey, how are you doing, Geneva?
Hey,
The voice.
Geneva.
Yeah, your intros are fire. Everyone looks so great. Thank you so very much. So proud of
Thank
the
you.
Chiquitita Savannah Votion Ramirez. Of course, she doesn't know us. Savannah makes it fire. That's what it is, man.
Thank
Yes.
you.
So you were my MVP of Las Vegas 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
When 2 years ago I went,
You never
usually
me.
my buddy from it's Tejano time. We always pick a person who's the MVP performer of Las Vegas whenever we go to. And last year it was J.R. Gomez, but the year
Mhm.
before Savannah Votion had it
Mm,
because your performance was just amazing.
thank
I mean
you.
you always have strong vocals. Everybody knows that, but you were just really really awesome. You're really really doing awesome. So that
Thank
was
you.
really really cool. And so I mean, and we keep passing each other, and we keep saying, "No, you need to come on the show, keep on the show," and
I
then
know, finally, I'm on the show.
finally you're on the show. Okay,
Yay.
because we're like, okay, yeah, but we're always in, like fast. It's like,
Yeah,
hey,
it's
how
just
you
a
doing
lot.
back?
I mean, it's a lot. We're busy. We're doing all these things, mingling, networking. It's
Mhm.
just
Hmm.
gets a little bit crazy, right? We live
Yeah,
a crazy life.
and we have very small circles, but they're intertwined. Because
Yes,
like
for some reason we are intertwined. You know
yeah,
Sammy very well, and it's kind of like, wow.
yeah, yeah,
That's where it kind
yeah.
of
You and
comes.
Sevi,
Yeah.
me and Sevi, and then Machi is another person that we
Machi,
have.
my
Yeah,
machi,
that we,
la
we have in common
machi.
and stuff like that. And so it's kind of one of those things. It's really funny, but no, it's really
I mean,
really
our
cool.
circle is only Lawrence, so
Just like
we need to have more circles.
we need to have a weird circle. I'm a small circle. I'm a small circle person. I'm just a guy. I'm just a person trying to do the very best that I can, and that's all I can do.
Exactly,
Sometimes I
same.
And
feel like I'm just like real far away because I'm in the valley, right? So I feel like I'm out of the circle.
Dude,
So
I love going to the valley. I love the hospitality in the valley and the way they treat me, the way y'all are. Y'all are so sweet and down to earth. I like going to the mall. It's bad, but every time I go to the mall, because I like, hi, how are you doing today? No, it's just, I don't know. I like people that embrace you. You know?
yeah.
yeah.
So your new song, I have your new song, and I know you're kind of changing, you're evolving, and that's a good thing. And
Thank you.
and I love that because of the fact that we need to evolve. We need to constantly
Mhm.
change. That's what makes us grow.
Yes, sir.
It's one of those wonderful things. But your evolution is it's always inspiring because of the fact that it's always like you don't grow a little. You like, it's like I mean, your vocals have always been there since you were a kid,
Mhm.
since you were young, and for those that don't know your history, you have a long history of vocal. I mean, when did you start when you were singing? When did you start singing? Like public,
Professionally, like
public.
professionally,
Yeah.
well, publicly. I didn't know I could sing till I was in third grade. I was singing Texas Our Texas at a school function.
Uh-huh.
Um, I don't remember. I don't remember what it was. And my teacher, Miss Bustamante, at that time told my parents, "Your daughter's going to sing," and they were like, "Oh, it's just a function. She's just gonna." Well, I ended up making my dad cry. My dad is like a machismo, like he's not going to cry anymore.
Yeah.
So when I saw him cry, well, then I started crying. So I was on stage all chiona. I've always been a chiona. Everybody knows me.
Aw.
I mean, I am tough in my own way. Soy la fuerte, la más fuerte. But I
Yeah.
mean, when it comes to emotional, I can't see anybody hurt or anything like that. I'll be like, oh my god, like I get so emotional. But I started off at 8 years old. Then by that time, I started singing at the Market Square with Anaya, with Coach Lowry. and
Mm.
Mr. Lou Ramirez. So we were under um, Radio Jalapeno. It was Radio Jalapeno Radio, and at the bottom we had a studio, and we used to go over there, and they would get us gigs like a fiesta. We do like little karaoke things, little karaoke gigs, and then I turned 10 years old, and my my dad had spoken to my uncle about getting me into Tejano music, and I didn't know that I was going to be in a band. My dad just took me to this function, and I ended up doing Cuatro Caminos, and then from there, I mean, I just started singing in a band called Bravado Band at the age of 13. Started recording in at Slack Monster Studio. I was in a little room, I would say tiny little room,
Yeah.
recording, and Sebi was recording me in a little like a little bedroom. It was just inside of a closet. So I started singing at the age, my first album was Bravado at the age of 13. And then,
Yeah. That's like 13, recording at 13. But back then,
Wow.
and
and
I
I,
had an album, and it was 10 songs. It was 10 songs,
yeah.
and I thought it was cool, it was
Well,
cool.
it's still though, in that time, because people seem to they seem to forget it. The way we record now is just recent. It's not this isn't hasn't been the way
Mhm.
like for a long time. This is
No,
just
that was a
recent.
lot. Like you had to put a lot of work into that, and
Yeah,
then
you
and then you got to put all the instruments, and then it was
yeah,
a lot of hours. And my grandfather would take me, and my grandpa he got to do a grito in one of my songs. So
Aw.
I have me and my grandpa recording together at the age of 13. So those are memorable. How do you say it? Memorabilias for me that I get to cherish for the rest of my life.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And you've had it's because to go into a recording studio, those you didn't have time to be messing around. You
Mhm.
didn't have time to be constantly. So you had to have it down pat. You had to have the pitch down perfectly. You had to have the timing down perfectly so that way it could be recorded.
And I
And
was young, so I
yeah,
wasn't singing, I was yelling. So he had to make me sound good. So he's there like messing with the thing.
I, I
And
could see
like,
Sevi already going.
hijos, and I'm like, don't tell me the secrets out of the cat's out of the bag, right?
No,
Uh, you
no,
know,
it's just but that's still it's an accomplishment because it was
Mhm.
very very hard. They didn't just kind of let it just happen. I mean, it was really something, and that's wonderful because of the fact that you were recording at the age of 13. A lot of people didn't get to say that, and then you go on
Yeah.
and you do American Idol, and then you're just like you're everywhere, and you're I don't know. I mean, you have a wide path. You've done so many
Mhm.
different things, and to sit there and you're still humble. You're still you're still you. You've always been the same person that every time I've run into you, you've
I
still been
think
the
I
same
think
person.
yeah, I think I kind of lost myself after I lost my mother. I mean, everybody,
Mhm.
it's
Yes.
inevitable, right? That you kind of. I was young, so losing my mother at a young age, it's like I had to put the role of being the big sister, the stability for my father, the stability for my whole family, to keep my family together.
Mhm.
Plus, on
Mhm.
that, make sure I was doing my job as being a mother at home, make sure I was being a wife, making sure I was, continuing my career because, of course, that's what my parents put me in to do. So
Mhm.
to me, I feel, you learn as you go. Nothing's perfect, and people make mistakes, and you learn from them. It's now if you continue to create those problems that it's an issue, but as long as
Yeah.
you have progress and you're able to change, I think that's what we were brought into this world for, to learn and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
eventually to teach, right?
Mhm.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
you know, especially when dealing with loss, people have the misconception that time heals all wounds. It's not time. It takes love. Love heals wounds.
Yeah,
Time
love,
time
yeah.
is inconsistent. It's the amount of love that you have. That's what dictates when you get over or how you learn to deal with your pain is how much love you receive.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what helps you. The more love you have, the faster you are able to deal with it. And time has very little relevance in it, you
Mhm.
know. But it's still admirable that you still took on this role and you're still able to do what you've done and still be here where you are right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in my eyes, as a fan, as
Thank you.
you know, a person in the community, you know, in the business itself, for what it's worth, whoever hell I am, you know, I'm just saying.
You're like, oh, we love
But you
you.
know, it is admirable. I think so. So I mean, kudos to you.
Thank you.
And you
Mhm.
know, it's one of these things, you know. And you know, I kind of feel bad because I keep telling you I need you on my show. I need you on my show, but we are always missing each other. But now that you're here, it's pretty awesome that you are.
Thank you.
Real quick, Raul Nano Fuentes says, Savannah, thank you for the picture yesterday. Was great seeing you at Fiesta.
Yes,
So there you
and
Aw.
go.
we're always chit chatting on Facebook, going back and forth, and we mess with each other, make each other laugh. And he's always one of my biggest supporters. Thank you so much. Good to see you.
Uh, Tina Mares, another beautiful voice. Oh,
Hey,
Tina.
girl.
Hola, my friend. She's there. Tina, thank you so very much for dropping in. He says, much love from all of the guys from Daniel Lopez y Aventura. Daniel.
Mr. Lopez, one of my clients.
There you go,
Hey.
man. There you go. Alfredo Rios de Lun Meskin who says, saludos from Conroe, Texas. How are you doing?
Hello.
Uh, let's see here. Norman Tony Castro says, hi, Savannah. What's up, Indio? Hey, how you doing, brother? Hey, what's up, everyone? Joanna Ray, Imagen Azul in the house. There
Hi,
you go.
Joanna.
So this new song that you have out, it's Si me vas a llorar por ti. Tell me a little bit about this song here.
So with this song, it was given to me. I know Seth had a bunch of songs for me, and I'm very picky on what I choose. I don't allow, and it's not that I don't allow. It's just that we're a team, right? So we have to work as a team, and we have to agree on things, you know. And I'm very picky when it comes to my music. Um, I hate that I'm such a perfectionist that it's just like I don't know. Sometimes it's my own worst. I guess I'm my own worst enemy sometimes because I'm like I want to do it, but then I don't want to do it. So I heard a bunch of these songs I didn't like. None of them. I was like, they're horrible. What are you sending me? Like what? And he starts laughing and he sends me this song and I automatically said, wow, am I going to be able to hit that note? Am I going to be able to hit those notes? I really don't sing like that. I'm kind of like a strong, like, I'm a strong vocalist. I'm not really like into like really soft.
Yeah,
So,
you're not a delicate singer. You're a
yeah,
power
I'm
ballad
a
singer.
girly girl like that. You know, I'm a girly girl. I had to teach myself how to be a girly girl. You know, I'm from the country. You know, I used to always like feed the roosters and the chickens and feed the cows and the horses. So I'm like rugged. I'm a rugged girl. And so to hear this song, I was like, okay, let me see. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do good. I know I'm gonna do. So I just didn't expect myself to do so good on this song, and I didn't expect those vocals to come out of me. Like, okay, it was a challenge, and I did it because it's a love story, and hearing such beautiful lyrics was just so heartfelt for me that, of course, whatever I record, I want my fans to automatically feel. I want them to be in tune with whatever I record. So I'm just giving, the fans love, and the whole thing was to show love, to show love to love story.
Yeah, well, it's a great interpretation, and Sevi has a way of mastering a song, and what I like about the way he masters a song, he knows how to use silence, and it doesn't have to be just just constantly hitting you. So, the synthesis in music is great, but it's a good song. I mean, it's a great song, and I really like it. And it's on our station as one of the hit songs of
Thank
what we're
you.
playing right now. So I wanted to share it with everybody. So let's go ahead and take a listen to it, and we'll talk at the end.
Yes, sir.
preciso decir que no cuando se tiene el alma herida, porque el amor de los dos, el que una vez fue mejor, hoy me lastima. Es preciso decir que no cuando no existe otra salida, para evitar el dolor, para evitar el rencor del amor que hoy termina. Y estoy pidiéndole a Dios de un buen amor, te dé su abrigo. Y estoy buscando valor para este adiós. Yo no te olvido, no te olvido. Y así me quedo sin ti, me quiero morir por dentro. ¿Qué será de mí? Vivir mis sufrimientos. Alguna vez sabrás cuánto te amo, si me ves llorar por ti. Y estoy pidiéndole a Dios de un buen amor, te dé su abrigo. Y estoy buscando valor para este adiós. Yo no te olvido, no te olvido. Y así me quedo sin ti, me quiero morir por dentro. ¿Qué será de mí? Vivir mi sufrimiento. Alguna vez sabrás cuánto te amé, si me ves llorar por ti.
Oh,
There
that's
you
so
go.
pretty.
It's the jam.
Yeah, it's a beautiful restraint, is what it is. It's a beautiful restraint, and it's great. And,
Thank you.
uh, we had shout out first of all. It's Tejano Time says shout out from DFW. Hey, how you doing, brother? Thank you so very much for joining us. Alfredo Rios, he says that she's awesome. Ronnie T Gonzalez says cool song, cool song. Bobby Castañeda from California says hello everyone. Great song and vocal dynamics, of course. Heather Jolene Alcantar. Hey, by the way, congratulations, Heather, on your nomination. The voice, love you, sister, love you, love you, love you. Tony and Norma, they say, hey, this is fire. Savannah, you got a mean ass chords on you, girl.
Yes.
Mondo Loco says, hand down, one of the best vocals in the industry, DJ Mondo Loco. Thank you so very much for joining us, Mondo.
Yes. And you know what? From one vocalist to another, it really shows just how versatile you are and how strong of a vocalist that you are. Because, like you said, you know, you're more of like the big, I would even call it, like, I would say you're a belter. You're more, I would, dare I even compare you to the Christina Aguilera of La Onda, right? But it shows when you can go just into those falsettos just so easily, and they're just so pretty and smooth.
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
So it's amazing. I think you sing
Thank you.
like superb. You're probably one of my favorite vocalists in La Onda.
Right.
Oh, thank you. That means so much to me. I mean, I've had to do a lot of work to get there.
But you know what? But you constantly are pushing yourself, and you can tell with each and every recording, right? And so each time, it may not be the big power vocals all the time, like, dare I say it, balls to the wall, right? Like,
Yeah.
but it's nice when you can fall back and be subtle
It's
and
true.
yeah, because it takes a lot of control. I don't think a lot of people
Yeah.
realize that to belt a song, it's so easy. It
It
really
is.
is. You just give it all you got. There it is, right?
Yeah, it is.
But to back off the vocal and to control it and to stay in pitch and have the feel in there. I mean, that right there, that is hard to do. And girl, you nailed it. Like, you nailed it. It's beautiful.
Well, Nietzsche says power is not defeating the weak. Power is knowing that you can defeat the weak and not doing so. And so that's that in itself, that's what it is. It's not knowing that you can go there, but being restrained. And it's pretty awesome. I think I that once again, like I was saying, there's something with the citizens of the song. It's something with the quietness. There's something powerful about being able to have restraint and delivering a message without it being just blown at you 100%. Yeah. Because I get
Sevi did amazing on the mix. Whoever did the arranging, I don't know if Sevi did the arrangement as well, but
he did everything. He mastered and sent it to another man to master. But I mean, when I heard the master, I was like, oh my God. Like, even when I just went in there, I recorded the first vocals. He was just like, whoa, you really studied this song. And I was just like, well, yeah, I thought that's what you wanted me to do. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God. Like, so, I mean, when it comes to studying a song, when it comes to, like, the thing is you have to be able to captivate that moment. Like, because you have to be able to captivate everybody else. And in order to captivate that audience, you have to make it believable. And if you can't believe it yourself, then how do you expect other people to believe it? You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that I've always been taught, is to be real and to show myself, my true self. So I'm glad that everybody liked it.
We see you, girl. We see you. And it's amazing.
Don't make me cry. I'm crying today. I wasn't going to cry, okay? This Chona's not crying today.
No cry.
I mean, like, your voice, and I don't mean to just like stay on your voice, because your voice is like freaking amazing. And you can tell how much you work at it. And I think that's a misconception that a lot of people have, is that, oh, okay, you're a singer, you're born with it, there it is. No, man, when you can do everything that you're doing with your voice, and if people were to go and listen to your entire catalog from when you start to where you are now, not only is there just growth in how strong the vocals are, but your ability to just maneuver your voice and to really work it. I think that as we grow as artists, one thing that makes us a great artist over time is how much we grow, right? Yes. And you can see the growth. You're not just staying still. You're not just like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to stay in my bubble. You're like, let me try something different. Let me do this with my voice. Let me really learn all that I can do. And I can't wait to see what you do 5 years from now, because it's going to be even more amazing. Right? Sure. So it excites me. And, to be in this industry right now where women are finally right here at the forefront where we belong in the industry, right? And girl, you are one of the powerhouse vocals. Like, wow, you never cease to amaze me, right? And it's hard. It's hard when you see all the women out there, but you always stand out. Yeah. And it's not because you're beautiful, because you're absolutely drop dead gorgeous. And I'm saying that here. So everybody, y'all record that and play it back, right? Because yes, women can lift up other women, right? And we should be doing that all the time for each other.
Women that lift up other women. I love that.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
Right.
I'm in an organization where We are Women Unlimited, and I get to meet with a bunch of women from all over that assist one another, that have small business. They're small business owners, and we're there to uplift each other. You know, I get to see the council ladies. I get to see judges. I get to meet all these beautiful women that are driven and that are striving to better themselves every single day. You know, we don't have time to sleep. Sleep is not a
That's so right. We will
is
sleep
not
when we die.
yeah, there you go. We're saying that to Tammy, my friend. You know, so it's an honor to be where I'm at today. All the growth that I've had. The other day I was thinking about it, and I woke up on my birthday. It was my birthday, and I took a shower. I was in the shower. And
We know that, guys. We know she's clean now.
At least you know you know what I mean. No estoy pestosa, but
I put on cologne today.
I was praying, you know, every day in the morning I wake up and I pray. And I was thanking God for the life that I have, you know, for the opportunities that have came my way, that are coming my way that I don't even know that exist, you know.
Yes.
And I was just thanking him because the life that I lived was it was an ugly life, you know. I put myself in there. Everybody puts themselves through stuff, right? We all do it. We all learn. And growing up, you know, I was the rebel child. You know, I had my parents that were there trying to guide me in the right direction, but instead I wanted to do what Savannah wanted to do. So I tried to tell the girls, the younger generation, you know, stick to one thing, finish it. Always do what your heart desires. Don't let anybody else get in your head. If they're doing things with you that you know at the bottom of your gut that you should not be doing, well, don't do it. Peer pressure is very hard. I believe in peer pressure because I was that girl. And I just want to be able to touch other young women's hearts, other younger gentlemen that are in situations where they feel like they can never get out of. Because believe me, if I did it, you can do it too. You know, it's possible. Anything is possible as long as you put your mind to it and you continue and don't stop. Just don't stop.
That's right.
Awesome.
God, that is so powerful, and it's so amazing to have women like you, Savannah, not only in the industry but just in life. You know, because I think especially now we have so much negativity out there that just surrounds us, and it's so nice when there's some positive, uplifting people, you know, that we can listen to and emulate, you know, because I think now more than ever it's needed.
It is very much needed now with social media. And, you know, we were just talking about this in the office because I do have my life coach and I talk to him on a daily basis. You know, we need somebody to uplift us. We need those pats on the shoulders. Shoot, you need to pat yourself on your shoulder once in a while and tell yourself, you know what, I did this. Congratulations. You accomplished that goal. Now what's your next goal? What's the next thing? Because that only lasts for a certain amount of time because you have to hurry up and start doing the next thing. You know, nothing happens. Everybody has their time. Cada quien tiene tu tiempo, you know, and I'm just grateful. I'm blessed. And I'm honored to be in the position that I am right now because I was that young girl at Market Square that was singing in the middle of the bands, wanting to be just like these artists, these huge icons that I admire. Sherry Lares, you know, I admire her. I adore her. She has mentored me. She has been there for me through my darkest days, you know. And then you have people like, you know, Elsa Garcia, and you got icons that have paved the way for us, right? So we have them that we need to make proud because we need to pave the way to these young ladies that are coming into this industry. And it's not okay to belittle or to be ugly towards one another. I'm fully against that.
And you know what? I think that we've seen growth in just the women in the industry, maybe the men too, but I see it more so in the women because when I first started, and we won't go back how long that was.
I know, right? I was over here like, oh my God, 20. I kept saying 24 years. It's been 26 years.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so I don't feel so bad. I think I'm right there with you, girl, because I started professionally, like, God, I was about 16.
You go, girl.
And, it's like church functions, weddings, stuff like that. But when I first got into Tejano, I was not welcomed. It was not this big old wide open door that it is now, where you have this community of women that want you to succeed, that actually say, hey, come hang out with me. Hey, come collaborate with me. Hey, here's this festival, right?
Let's have fun, Alec. This is
like, and so you can see the growth. And I jumped into the scene about 2002.
Okay.
And so so I'm dating myself, and it's okay. I have no shame because I earned every single wrinkle that I have.
Hey, I own it. So I earned a lot of wrinkles, and I thank you. That I still look pretty good.
Hey, I look fabulous. Okay, there's just more of me, but that's okay. It just means that I can share the love with more people. But I think that women in general, we have just come so far in the industry, as far as lifting each other up, encouraging one another.
Exactly.
We all rise up to the top as we lift each other up, right? Exactly. And it's so beautiful to see that. It's so beautiful to meet you finally, Savannah. One day we will meet in person.
I know. When I see you, I'm gonna hug you and be like, I know each other, girl. Just whatever. We've known each other forever.
Hey, let's catch up real quick on these comments real quick.
Oh yeah, there's people watching.
People watching. Gigi La Chicana Guerrero, she says, saludos from Mission, Texas. She says, hola, Indio Hilda, and I love Savannah Motion. I'm a fan, of course. David Vela says, hey, Indio and Hilda, and David Vela. Oakland is watching. Oakland.
Hi, David.
The Raiders. Heather says, you nailed it on it. You hit the head on the nail. There you go. Angel Jimenez. Oh,
Angel.
Saludos, everyone. I love Savannah music too. Angel, great. Hey, I'm glad that your song is doing really, really good. I really like that song. And, I especially like the video. I don't know why. Fire says TDK.
Where's my fireman?
Hey, we finally got to dance the other day together.
Yeah, right. I saw that. Alfredo,
I'm still waiting for the video, though. I'm still waiting.
Right. Roxanne Mendoza. Hey, Roxanne, how are you doing? Saludos from Roxy y Grupo Texas.
That's my girl right there.
Savannah Motion. Go, girl. There you go. Danny Noyola, he says, saludos, Indio and Hilda and Savannah. Great show. Alma and Danny Nolia from Corpus Christi, Texas, say hello.
And Noyola's hi.
Rosie Allison says, hola, Savannah Motion. How are you doing, Rosie? Thank you so very much for joining the show.
Rosie.
Yeah, there you go. And TDK says, saludos y bendiciones a todos. There you go. So we got everybody there. So she says, Rosie says, hi, everyone. How are you doing, sweetheart? Thank you so very much for joining us. So it's what I and I'm part of that. I've said this story before, and and Hilda knows this for a fact. I was part of that group that said, well, women take over, and it's not a woman takeover. It's never been a woman takeover.
I'm like, what? It's the men's world. What?
No.
But they wouldn't be nothing without a woman. I'm saying.
The correct phrasing should be, women are finally getting the respect that they deserve.
Amen.
Women were always here. It's just that they're finally getting the respect that they deserve. So,
and you know what? I think that is, in my opinion, I think it's just because we finally caught on that if we're helping each other, the doors are just gonna blow right open. And I think literally that's exactly what's been happening.
I feel that. Okay, hold on. Here he goes.
All right, girl, let's go.
Okay, let's. Hey, Ronnie T, how you
doing? Nobody take this to offense. But I feel in our cultura, in our culture, the male dominant, it's what we say, and the women are supposed to follow and listen. Mm-hmm. So I feel like we've been held back. Excuse me, Mr. Lawrence. I've been
Okay.
India, just close your ears. We're just gonna have
Close
some
your
girl
ears
talk
and-
tonight.
No, wait.
and, I've always been one to be I'm honest. I'm
No,
very
no,
honest.
that's
And we have been trained to, oh well, by men. And that's not okay. It's not okay. We need to support one another. So I feel that women should be women. Women support women. Girls don't support girls. And that needs to be changed. You know what I mean? Like that needs to change. That type of mentality, the brainwashing needs to be done.
And I'll go one step further.
Yeah.
Is the image of women. Men have dictated what the woman is supposed to look like on stage.
Or how they're supposed to dress, or how they're
Yes.
supposed to act, or how they're
How
supposed to.
skinny, how big, how whatever. And they have.
Oh wait, you
literally-
can't do that. Wait, because that's too negative. You can't sing that song. Why are you doing this song called Brujeria? Like, is that even gonna? Hold on, wait a minute. Like, that's how I felt at that moment. That's how I expressed myself at that moment. And if I can express myself through song, well, best believe I'm gonna express myself through song.
That's
And
what
if
we're
it's
supposed
gonna-
to do.
Yeah, and if it's gonna catch attention of my fans, my true fans that understand what I'm relaying to them, and they feel that way, well, then I actually did my job. But if
Yes.
it affected you, and then you weren't a fan of mine, and I'm okay with that. And that's something that needs to be. Just because we don't agree with something doesn't mean that I hate you. That right now is like bad. Like that's like back in the day, my grandma will tell you something and she gonna make you cry. And then like that's it, you're gonna cry, but she's gonna tell you the truth, right? She's gonna tell you the truth. But nowadays we have to sugarcoat things, and I don't.
Because everybody's so sensitive.
Rosie says, "Keep it real, Savannah."
You have to be able to take criticism lightly. You know what I mean? And sometimes things that are said,
Yeah.
I think the deal is though people seem to forget that there's a difference between criticism and critiques. A critique is beneficial. A critique just means something to help you move forward. A criticism is to be spiteful, and that is incorrect. My grandfather used to say, "The world is full
of
of
critics.
people.
Mhm.
There are very few human beings.
Oh,
We should be human to each other."
exactly.
That is the problem that we have. We aren't human to each other. I'll give you an experiment. In your head, those of y'all in the audience and everybody, in your head, think of a friend. Name that friend. And when you thought of that friend, did you think of that friend as how tall he was, or she, or how short, or how much they weighed, or what color they were?
Mm-mm.
They were just friends.
Mhm.
And that's how we should treat everyone.
Equally, we're all.
We put people in boxes. We put people in boxes in these little cubicles and these little things, and that's not who we are. We should be good to each other.
Exactly.
And that's where we slide off the scale. And you know what? When I told you that you were the MVP of Las Vegas, for me it was you sang La Más Fuerte, and you did it with such conviction and such power. And I could see because I have the video. I think I sent it to you. I'm not sure, but I have the video. And I turned toward the audience, and the people were like, they were stunned because they were enthralled. They weren't in Vegas. They were wherever you took them. And that is the power.
I took them to my experience.
That's what a true entertainer does. It takes them. That's what you do. That's why I tell people when you go to a show, put this down. Do not spend your time recording this. This is not what this is for. This is to make calls, to take messages and look at funny cat pictures and videos. It is not for you to take video of somebody. Enjoy it with, you paid for it. Enjoy it with your eyes and enjoy it.
The experience there is not the experience on the live.
Right.
I just got it yesterday or today. They were like, well, we didn't know you were performing like that. They're telling us that you did this amazing job, but I'm hearing it on the actual phone, and it's not that intimate. It's not as intimate as it would have been if I would have went there. And I was like, well, maybe you should go to one of my shows one day instead of watching.
Yes.
That's right.
Should have gone to the show.
You know what I mean? And it was free. So.
And that's what they say, man. When they play it back, you know what? It was so much better when I was there. You should have just enjoyed it while you were there. Don't record it on your phone.
Yeah.
Enjoy it because you're there. Besides, you're putting up your phone in front of everybody. Everybody behind you doesn't get to see it as well. You're just being interrupting. And then if you are that person, I have a gripe. If you're that person,
The eyes got big. Look, my eyes say everything.
If you are that person that gets in front of the band and turns around so that way you can videotape yourself in front of that person, stop. Put that away.
Oh, stop it.
Everybody there bought a ticket too. You're not the only one. They're not playing just for you.
That hurts.
It's the truth. It's the truth. It is the truth. It is not, because I'm like, they're trying to sing and everything else. It's distracting and everything else. And, it's an event, people, how many hours do you practice? How many hours do you put into your craft? Yes. As an artist, how many hours do you put into your craft? And then somebody to belittle it with and they take away from your show. And other people are like, then it becomes a distraction, as opposed to you're trying to enthrall somebody. You're trying to give somebody a show. You're trying to take somebody somewhere, and you can't because some drunk moron is in front of you going, "Yeah, check it out, man. I'm here. What the? Mira nomás, she's singing to me." And you're like, I'm not singing to you, bro. I'm singing to everyone. And you are part of everyone. Not to you, Julio. It's to all of you.
Julio.
But you know what? That is also a testament to the artist, though, because if a fan really feels that way, we did our job.
About you? I mean,
yes.
You captivated one person, at least you captivated that person.
Well, hold on. Now there's also a difference. If there's a fan who will wait for you, who will buy your merch, who will wants to get the autograph, that's a fan. Who will follow you because you put out a song that is against the grain of what you did. Look at Sunny Sauceda. He got the award for Nino, the music video.
If I was there, I have bad memory. I do not remember.
TDK.
I need proof I was there. I have a bad memory.
It was you.
That's why, right? Is that who you're talking about? Like you're just calling him out?
Hold on.
He's talking about the video.
They think it's them, okay?
It's not. I'm not talking about anybody specific. I only talk about one person that did that, and I was like, he fell down in front of. He was backing up, trying to get the artist. A female artist was performing. It was a small stage. It was like a 2-foot stage. It wasn't like a normal 4-foot stage. It was a 2-foot stage, and he's backing up, trying to get her into the deal, and she's doing her performance. He fell down onto the stage.
Yikes!
Fell backwards onto the stage.
So you talk about paparazzi. That's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't a paparazzi. He was just a drunk guy trying to get himself.
Oh my God!
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, you just ruined it, And people are like, yeah, they're laughing and everything else. And it was a beautiful song that she was singing, but it went from, oh my gosh, it's such a touching. Look at that fool right there. Yeah. Why are you laughing? Because I'm standing. That's why. So, but even still, it's just a complaint. It's just a gripe. But I don't see why people do that. You should enjoy it. I go to shows and I buy the merch. I support the artist because that's what we're supposed to do. Go out there and support the artist.
A country artist fell on the cell phone from the audience. A country artist fell.
I forget who that was. That was just recently.
Who was that?
I forget who it was. Hold on, I'm gonna Google now because
Google everything.
I read that.
By the way, Phil, congratulations on your new camera. By the way, brother, that's cool. Paul Sanchez from a good friend of mine. Hey, he says, "What's up, Lawrence? How are you doing, brother?" Nice to see you here. TDK says, I fall on the dance floor.
It was Luke Bryan. It was Luke Bryan that fell.
Luke Bryan? Oh,
Yes,
I love
a
the way
fan
he's
threw
singing.
a cell phone. Okay, so wait, yeah. So a fan threw a cell phone on the stage and he slipped on it. And he landed on his back. It was in
What was he
Vancouver.
doing?
So let's not go play in Vancouver because they throw cell phones.
That's another thing. That doesn't even make sense.
Don't be throwing cell phones, people.
Don't throw cell phones.
Aren't they expensive?
Cell phones.
Wait.
What happened to just
Savannah.
throwing your bra on the stage?
I know what happened to that. That was so much better.
It was cheaper.
It's a lot cheaper than a cell phone. I will tell you that.
And they threw her lettuce, but it was a big old thing of lettuce. I had a lettuce, and she's all like, but she still did her bow. Oh, dang, that's very good.
I mean, like, I'm cool if people throw tomatoes at me on stage because I love tomatoes, so joke's on them, right? Like,
hey, I love our tomatoes.
I eat them like apples.
Oh my gosh. You know where throwing food at people started from? You know where that started from?
No.
Maybe because they were hungry on stage? No. I don't know.
No, that was when back in the dark ages in the 1100s, they would it was commonplace they would parade the people around. By the way, grab your pencils and pads because it's learning time, guys.
Here we go. We're in school
we're in school. Okay, 1100s when the guillotine was first created. The guillotine, by the way, people think that it was always at the beginning. No, it wasn't in 1100s when they started executing people with a guillotine. And it was by a guy named Guillotine. So anyway, when they would send in somebody to death, they would parade them through the city, through the middle of town, and it was always in the center of town. It was always an event, and so people would bring their food that was not consumable. Rotten eggs, rotten
the food that we give to the roosters and the chickens.
Yeah, rotten food. They would bring it and they would throw it at the people that were condemned.
Oh,
and so that's where they would bring them in there, and then they would. That's where that whole throwing fruit and food at people. That's where it came from.
Oh,
that's also, we get a lot of weird things, like words come from all these weird things from executions and stuff like that. That's where the word fag comes from, by the way. People don't understand a fag is actually a bundle of sticks. That's what it is. And so when they would burn somebody at the stake, they would grab the bundle of sticks and they would put it around the where they would burn them, and they would burn them. And that's where that word comes from. And the slaves or the other prisoners that they didn't have like a whole big old thing for, they would just throw them in the fire with the sticks, and that's where that word comes from. Anyway, so there you go. Knowledge of the day. Knowledge of the day. People were doing that at Mexican Fiesta.
Ouch.
They were throwing flowers at Mexican Fiesta. They threw flowers. They threw roses. That's what they would throw. Hello, Daniel Garcia. How are you doing, brother? Thank you very much for joining us. Bobby Castañeda says, that's how fast food started.
That's a good one, Bobby. That's really good.
That's a good one, Bobby.
They wanted the artist to sing into their live feed. Okay. I don't know what that means. So, no, but it's true. Just people have misconceptions of certain things. That's all.
Yeah,
but anyway.
different. Everybody has different opinions. Just like, I was gonna say something.
So
we know what you're thinking.
Of course we do. Or how could we possibly? No. So you've done all of this stuff, but you know what? Your song is doing really, really good on the radio station. But you know what? Tu Huellas is still on our top charts.
Thank you. Yeah,
and it's still. I still play it, and I still play a lot of songs. I'm not, the radio station is not like normal. It's not like other radio stations. We play music because we like to play it, and people want to hear it, they will hear it, but it's not, the evolution goes the way it goes. It's not, we don't dictate to people, you're going to listen to this song, because that doesn't make any sense. People decide what they want to hear.
Yeah.
people enjoy what they want to enjoy, and that's the way it should be, as opposed to dictation of this is going to be the song that we're going to push. And I was a program director of another radio station, that was a terrestrial radio station, and that's the way that went, and I never agreed with it. And the way we do it right now, I think that's probably why we have the audience that we do have. Last year we reached 1,400,000 people last year for the entire year. We're averaging over 100,000 every month so far, so thank God. Fingers crossed, knock on wood. But it works. With that said, if you are an artist, or if you know of an artist, or if you know of a band that wants the music to be heard, please send it in, admin@qvoradio.net, and I will get it on there. It has to have two things. Number one, it has to have an ISRC code, so that way you can get paid, because that's how you get your royalties. And number two, it has to be recorded in industry standards, because we don't want it to sound all kind of crazy. But with those two things, well, that's what I needed to say. That's my daily commercial. That's my daily commercial. Hey, let's go ahead and listen to Tu Huellas, which is another great song that you put out, Savannah, and I really love it. And let's go ahead and take a listen to it. We'll see you on the other side, guys. This is Tu Huellas from Savannah V.
Quiero decirte unas cosas mientras doblamos esta ropa. Tú me criaste con una vida buena, tus huellas las voy a seguir. Cuando necesito tu ayuda, yo sé dónde estás. Quiero que sepas que yo te quiero mucho más de lo que piensas. Eres mi ejemplo de vivir. Cuando no me vaya bien en la vida, me está enseñando qué es lo que yo tengo que hacer. Eres mi ejemplo de vivir. Cuando no me vaya bien en la vida, me está enseñando qué es lo que yo tengo que hacer. Te amo. Quiero decirte unas cosas mientras doblamos esta ropa. Tú me criaste con una vida buena, tus huellas las voy a seguir. Cuando necesito tu ayuda, yo sé dónde estás. Quiero que sepas que yo te quiero mucho más de lo que piensas. Eres mi ejemplo de vivir. Cuando no me vaya bien en la vida, me está enseñando qué es lo que yo tengo que hacer. Eres mi ejemplo de vivir. Cuando no me vaya bien en la vida, me está enseñando qué es lo que yo tengo que hacer. Te amo. Te amo. Te amo.
Bah, where did Lawrence go?
No, se fue.
I was washing my hands.
Oh,
I was getting ready to hijack and be like, all right, now it's really girls talk.
it's about to sit down. No, just kidding.
And be like, all right, let's go get the champagne or the wine. The charcuterie board on that, let's bring
No,
it in.
oh my God, the other day I was like, oh, my stomach was hurting me after that charcuterie board. It was so good, but I just kept wanting to eat it.
Gravelia Esmeralda Ponce, they said, hello, Lawrence and Dio, and hello, beautiful ladies, Savannah.
Aw.
Beautiful song, they say, beautiful song. So, yeah, it's I love, once again, it shows your versatility and the range that you have. It's not because, you can do it all. It's like the whole shake and bake, the whole thing, it's just everything. You just put it all in there and it's always there. Hello, Savannah Ocean, says Irene Mendoza. How are you doing? There you go. but I mean, it's I'm really excited about what stuff that you're doing, and the music that you're putting out. It's really awesome to see you moving forward the way you have been, and it's just to have you here and to share with us is really awesome. So thank you so very much for being here.
No, thank you for having me on your show. Thank you so much for embracing me and really taking the time to listen to my music and just feeling the music. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, and
Aw.
you're I mean, we strive to have a good variety of people. We tend to go with a lot of the newer artists because those are the ones that need the most help. But whenever we get an opportunity to talk to somebody that's established, such as yourself, we want to take advantage of that. But
Mhm.
by the same token, we have a different perspective, Hilda and I, because I'm from the industry side, from the other side of the microphone, while Hilda's on the stage side. She's from where,
Yeah.
and so we have kind of different perspectives, and I think that's why we enjoy talking to people and kind of getting. We have questions that come from both sides,
Yeah.
and so that's pretty awesome. Hey guys from Dilly, hi, beautiful Savannah, Chiquis Salazar. How are you doing, Chiquis?
Aw, super sweet.
Yeah, TDK says awesome.
So, Savannah, I know that you just released this new song and it's incredible. What are your plans? So, are you working towards an album? Is this just going to be a single? Do we have an EP coming?
I'm in the studio, girl. I'm supposed to be heading to the studio. As it is, as a matter of fact, I was in trouble just a while ago because I'm supposed to be in the studio. Um, we have been in the studio like nonstop. We're releasing an album. It was supposed to be a 12 song album, but since I am under a record label now, under Slack Monster Studios, they, 10-song album is 10 songs that you're going to get. And then I have another album coming out. So we're working on this album.
Awesome.
We're already 8 songs in. We're getting ready to do the next, what, 2, 3 songs that we have. And we should be releasing by July with God's willing, si Dios quiere. So we can go and head to, of course, we're going to be there at the Tejano Convention in July. I believe it's the 13th, right? It starts the 13th, algo así. So
Yeah.
I'm going to be there. And yeah, it's been 7 years since I had my album out, which was recorded with Revolution Records, Rick Fuentes. And I had the honor to be under Ruben Ramos. He is one of my mentors, and of course, somebody that has guided me from a young age since I was with Marvin Morones, from that and stuff. And I just take all those experiences and I use the experiences and the actual knowledge that I've gained through all these seasoned people that
Mhm.
I've been around, and mentors that I've had, and I'm putting it all in this album.
That's
Me,
awesome.
myself. Of course, with the help of Sevi, of course, with the help with Boo Real, I have my writers, and I've been with my writers for a long time. I write my own music, and lately, I'm happy, so I just don't have no sad songs for y'all.
Hey, that's a good problem to have.
It's a good
When
problem.
am I gonna write like that hit? And I'm like, Joaquin, you need to make me mad or something. Like, what's the deal? Because I'm enjoying the ride that I've been receiving, the love that I have been receiving from all my fans. It's taking me so many years to be in the position that I'm at right now. So I'm absorbing it because I've been working a lot. And with a lot of hard work comes, hopefully
The rewards.
the flowers, the rewards, it's seeds
Yeah.
that are hopefully we hope to blossom.
So are you performing, or are you just concentrating on recording right now?
Oh, I'm performing now and I'm recording. There's no time to just be in the back. Like, I had been off stage for about since COVID hit, and I kind of felt like I was stagnant, just sitting there, not doing anything waiting for songs every 7 months. Like what? So when I got with Sav, it was just like, whoo, like this is gonna be a fun
Yeah.
ride, and
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it. And I just can't wait till y'all get to experience my album. I'm very, like I said, I'm very picky, and so is Sebi. And
Right.
when you get two geniuses in a room together, and you have, of course, musicians, the musicians that we have on the album, and the experience that they have, um, it's just it's magic. You get to create things that
Yeah.
you never even experienced with different people. Like you get to experience those things, and that's something that I enjoy doing. I love being in the studio. That's one of my. That's like a home for me. That's where I belong.
Yeah.
That's
So if
awesome.
you want to get a hold of Savannah, you can always go
Ta-da!
Savannah's V's Facebook page right there. That's a QR code. So you can go ahead and pick up, just go ahead and click on it. It'll take you to her Facebook page so
Thank
that we can get some
you.
more information for her. Mira nomás. We do all the stuff right there.
I, I do on the side.
It's all magically.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you.
No, wow. I mean, we got to take care of you, girlfriend. No, it's
Mhm.
definitely it's definitely awesome that you're doing it. And I mean, I've seen you perform, and trust me, it's if you have not seen Savannah perform, you need to see her perform because it's an amazing experience. And
Yeah.
that's what it is. It's an experience. That's the key thing. It's an experience, and all good entertainers, great entertainers, take you on an experience. It's not just belting things at you. It's always an
Mhm.
experience, and that's what's one of the things that's really awesome. Rosie says, now that you've moved with a new producer, it's taken off. Says Slack Monster has been good to Savannah. And she says, fancy. Yes, it is fancy. No, but it's true. It's. I don't think it's just
That is so cool. Hold on, hold on.
but no, it's I think the deal is just like like we were saying at the beginning, your constant evolution, your constant change, your
Mhm.
constant growth, and
It's
it's a true.
sometimes, yeah, it's sometimes scary. A lot of people get scared of change. A lot of
Yeah.
people, I'm scared of change. I'm going to be very,
Mhm.
very brutally upfront with you. And, um, but sometimes you hold on to things that sometimes you have to excel, you have to do it, and it's not in a bad way, it's a
Yeah.
good thing. These are experiences, these are our life lessons, if you want to say that, or they can be journeys that you've experienced that you will always cherish for the rest of your life, which I feel that way. Those are experiences that I will always carry with me. I've learned a lot throughout these years through all these different
Mhm.
people that I've worked with. And I take that in, and I hold it in, and I use that with what I do now.
Yeah.
And that's just, it's a learning experience, and it's an honor to be where I'm at.
Well, I mean, and plus also the fans are there,
Well, if
supporting
it
you
wasn't for the
100%.
fans, let me tell you something. The fans have been there for me from way before American Idol.
Mhm.
I mean, they
Mm.
have been there for me since I was in Marquette. Like since I started, like I belong at the Market Square. That is my home. That is where I love the Market Square. I will always. When I die, there better be a fiesta at the Market Square. There better be mariachis, bands playing. I don't want to hear nobody crying. And like I
It's
was,
it's
I
it's
that's my home. That's where I was brought up and raised practically. So
Yeah.
every weekend, every Saturdays and Sundays, I was at the Market Square, and it's just this is my life. Tejano music has been there for me since I was little. And I was talking to a friend earlier, and I was telling her that I have people that come to me and they're like, "We just need to get you in English music, and you're so good at doing English music." And I'm like, "Yeah, I love doing English music. Don't get me wrong, but nobody's gonna tell me what type of music I'm gonna. I'm gonna do what I love to do. And if I say I'm gonna do Tejano, That's what I'm going to do. They didn't call me Tejano when I was young. You know what I mean? I grew up with this. This is my passion. This is what I love to do. This is who
Mhm.
I and I'm gonna give my fans 100% of Savannah V. Savannah. I created her. She has gone through a lot. She has overcame so much. And I know I'm talking to her, talking about her in third party, but I do that, because it's like
Yeah.
Savannah Ramirez is somebody else than Savannah V. Because Savannah V is an artist. Savannah Ramirez is a housewife, is a mother, is a full time manager at a clinic. I have to learn how to separate both of them. And it's kind of hard. It's
Yeah.
hard. It's very hard. I know you know about that, Hilda. It's
Yeah.
hard to do that, and this has been a dream of mine. My dream is to be busy on the road 24/7 to where I already have my daughter. My daughter's 17 years old. She can be my backup singer, go on the road with me. I don't have to worry about, oh, I have to this. No, I could get up
Yeah.
and do anytime. I have my band ready. They're ready. They're ready at your beck and call at any time. We're ready to go.
Yeah. Put her on the road, guys. You heard her. Put her on the road because she wants to quit her day job. Just like
and
me, we all want to quit our day job so that, because right now, and Savannah, I know that you know this, it's just we have our day job to support our music habit.
Exactly. This is it.
It's
One
expensive,
of them got
y'all.
to give, right? One of them got to give. And I'm like, but I'm doing what I love.
Mhm.
I'm doing what I love. Because if it was about the money, then I wouldn't be doing it at all.
Dude, girl, same thing. I would have quit a long time ago.
I would have quit a long time ago. And this is something that it's just embedded in me, man. I mean, my husband's used to me singing 4 or 5 hours a day. Me used to me dancing and just practicing. I don't just practice once in a while. I mean, I practice. When I practice, I practice. I don't go to rehearsal reading lyrics. I'm not there learning the song. We're there to rehearse. We're not there to
To learn it.
mingle. We're there
Yes.
to rehearse what you practice the 4 weeks ago or the 3 weeks ago that you received the material. So I
Yeah.
was taught completely different in the way I see things, and I just hope to use those that knowledge that was given to me by my mentors and teach other younger artists, because eventually I'm going to be that person taking an artist on and trying to teach them, because I was taught that because they gave it to me. Um, just because they felt they believed in me. I didn't have to have all these people believe in me, and I have to make them proud. That's what I'm here for.
yeah, definitely. Joanna Ray says, "Hello, beautiful Savannah V, and hi, family. Hey, Joanna, how are you
Oh,
doing,
Joanna
girlfriend?
Ray. She's
Welcome,
such a
Joanna.
sweetheart.
Yes, and Rosie says, coming soon, La Machi and Savannah Votion, new music. I saw y'all
Bachata.
All
collaborating.
right.
I saw y'all collaborating. I talked to Machi, and she's like, oh my gosh, yeah, I can't wait. That's once again two powerhouses working together. I'm always fascinated with Machi's vocal writing or her lyrics because they're so fast. And
Oh, girl, don't even get me started.
yeah, it's just like I was like, whoa, girl, you just slow that down.
No, she's awesome, man. Machi
Yeah.
she's amazing. It was an honor working with her. It is an honor working with her. She's coming, like, she'll be here like this week. I think on Wednesday. We have some stuff that we're going to be doing. I can't really talk about that, but yeah, we got some stuff in the works, and I'm excited about it. It's going to be a ride because I've never done anything like this. This is new for me.
Wow.
And being a multi-genre artist, not just a Tejano artist, being a multi-genre artist, I was freaked out. I was like, oh my God! This one's a hit, but this one's a hit. It's a hit.
Rick Valderrama says, amiga, how are you doing? Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
Hey, saludos, Hilda and Indio. Hey, Rick.
Hey, Rick.
Can't wait, Rick. Need to hang out, man. Rick is doing some pretty awesome stuff there, man.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh my God, I don't even start
Rick
it.
is great, so but no, let's go ahead and you were talking about doing multi genres and everything else. I am a peruser. I do a lot of research, of course. I wouldn't to be a good interviewer, you should always study
You should always know who you're interviewing
who
and
you're
study
interviewing and
them
everything
before
else.
you interview them.
And I came across your this video that you have on your YouTube channel, and I think it's worth sharing. It's but I mean, it's a good song. It's loved. You know, it just, once again, it shows your
Versatility.
So don't make
versatility.
Savannah mad. That's what it shows.
It shows your versatility. That's what it does, and it's a,
Thank
once
you.
again, it's I mean, the it's more like an affirmation of what we've been saying, Hilda and I, from the beginning of your vocal ability. It's an affirmation to say, "See, I
Yeah.
told you so." So this is our "See, I told you so" kind of. Once again, here, Savannah V with Love. We'll be right back after this.
I drowned everything out in this ocean of us. Felt velvet red flags, but you still had my trust. Saved your smirk and you for a little bit dropped the fuck. What if I told you I knew the whole time, but I just loved you that much. I just loved you that much. I guess I loved you that much. I love you that much. Guess I love you that much. I love you that much. I guess I love you that much. I just loved you that much. You were a frog, I sent you to a pants with a kiss. I hung from your wall like a prize, made you look like the shit. I would have been down to do this for the rest of my life. Don't ask me why. I ask myself all the time. I guess I loved you that much. I just loved you that much. I guess I loved you that much. I love you that much. Guess I love you that much. I love you that much. I guess I love you that much. I just love you that much. Y tú te imaginabas que yo lloraba, pero te equivocabas. Y mientras que te burlabas, el amor se acababa y ya no queda nada. Y esto ya se termina y no hay nada que lo impide. Voy a vivir mi vida. Voy a vivir mi vida. Y eran pura mentira todo lo que me decían. Tú y ella se reían mientras yo permanecía a tu lado sufriendo, sabiendo la verdad. Y ya estoy hasta la madre que ya no puedo más. Ese es el fin de camino que se queda contigo. Quedas descomprometido en todo el sentido. Mi corazón está frío, me largo, me lleva lo mío. Que todo se quede perdido y tú quedas en el olvido. I guess I loved you that much. I just loved you that much. Guess I loved you that much. Guess I loved you that much.
There's some
Wow.
righteous anger in that.
That's a toxic relationship.
I was like, damn, somebody pissed her
Yeah,
off.
toxic guy.
What happened was,
And somebody got their, you know what beat.
oh, Joanna says, "Fire! I loved it, loved it, loved it."
Thank
So,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
See, I told you, it's like all this versatility that you have, and it's just wonderful to just enjoy all the different types of music that you do, and the fact that you are just not a one-trick pony. You actually do have the talent that everybody has been saying all along you have this beautiful voice, this beautiful, you're a beautiful person, first of all, inside and out. But on top of that, all this wonderful gift that you've been given and you're willing to share it with us. And hopefully, you continue to share it with us
Of
in all the
course.
different ways that you have, and keep, keep doing what it is that you do. I mean, it's just so wonderful. I mean, it's great. It really is. It's really, really is great. Ah,
Mhm.
my
I think with experience of life itself, it gets better. I think for every tear, you become stronger. For every experience, you become wiser. Um, and with that, I mean, either you become bitter or you become better.
Mhm.
And I feel with being uh, not an open book to my fans, but kind of leaving them kind of like sometimes shocked is what I love to do. I love to leave people in suspense. I like for them to be like,
Yeah.
like I like that. Like for some reason, me and Rosie are always laughing because I'm like, and on this video, I'm gonna say,
yeah.
and she's like, Mija, why in every video it has to be so dramatic? And I'm like, I'm known for the dramatic scenes.
That's funny.
I'm very artistic. I'm very animated. The way I'm thinking is exactly what you're gonna see in my face.
Right? Definitely.
So
Esteban
I
said
just
that.
find myself,
Chapo
yeah.
Chapo says, "Hey, that's the kind of music that Hano needs to accept to evolve." Great job, Savannah V.
Thank you.
And Esteban, an accomplished accordionist. He's been with a lot of different bands, and
She's laughing right now.
she's always says she wants to fall in the video.
Hey, I might fall in this next video. Shoot, you never know.
You do know I make music videos. I made 19 last year. Not,
Man, I was so proud of myself because I did like three or four, and then
uh-huh.
this year I'm like, I'm gonna do way more. But I don't know. I put so much work on myself, and then at the end of the night, I'm like, I lay down on my bed. Have you ever laid on your bed and you're just like, like you feel the bed, like you actually know why you love your bedroom?
Yeah, it's like
Yes.
this is all mine.
It lasts for
Oh
about
my
5 minutes, and then I'm
God,
like,
that's
oh,
so
I forgot
romantic.
this.
Rosie says she wants to cry in one too.
Oh my God. Hey, I got to beat up a car. Last time I got to beat up a car. That was a dream of
Yeah,
mine.
the brujeria one.
That's awesome.
That's yeah. That everybody's like fire. That's pretty awesome. Well, I mean, it's cool because it's like it's you know that's another thing. Videos are a part of the expression. It's part of the how back in the day, back in the 80s and 90s, they were in the 80s they were more visualistic, and then in the 90s they became more of a kind of altruistic, to where people were trying to send a message out with some of them.
Mhm.
And but it was always a form of entertainment. But when
Yeah,
you're trying to get the message across, that's what you're trying to do, is just get the message across. And
yeah, I like to music videos. They're fun. They're always
yeah, yeah, and it's great, and it's wonderful.
Mhm.
So we've come to the part of the show where we're going to go ahead and bow out, and Savannah, and we're just going to give you the floor, so that way you can go ahead and just share with everyone where you can go, and where they can find you and everything else. Oh, J.R. Gomez just jumped in.
Oh,
Hey,
I
what's
love
up,
my
everyone? Always
favorite.
been a fan of Savannah V. We need to collaborate soon. J.R.
Orale,
Gomez.
wait, hurry up. I'm ready. I've been ready.
the
You were
two,
born for this, and so was
the,
I. So I'm
the
ready.
two VIPs of
Vegas.
Vegas. Yeah, that JR was last year, and you were over the
We
year
might
before.
be together this year in Vegas. No, I'm just
Yeah, there
kidding.
you go. So no, just be sure that you let them know where they can find your merch and everything else, and that's how you support your artists. You go to their shows, you go buy their merch, you buy their music and everything else. I'm gonna go ahead and leave up this QR code. By the way, if you're listening to the show on the app, or if you're listening to the show on the website, There will be an add to cart button right next to the music. You can go ahead and click on the add to cart button. It will take you to iTunes Music, and you can buy the song. You buy all of our catalog is going to be available there.
Mhm.
I do not make any money from that transaction. However, because I participate in a program, I do get a discount on my licenses. I'm a fully accredited radio station with ASCAP, BMI, CSEC, SOCOR, and all of them I broadcast in 130 different countries. So thank you so very much. With that being said, we'll go ahead and leave it for Savannah, so that way you can say your thank yous, your shout outs, and everything else. And don't forget your little QR code.
So my name is Savannah V. You can catch all my music on Linktree under Savannah V Music, or you can go on to Spotify. All you gotta do is go and hit Savannah V, and you see that little. Let me do it for you. Let me show you. So right now we're pushing Si Me Ves Llorar Por Ti, and I ask all my fans, all my loyal listeners, all the ones that tune into me all the time, that love my music, that has been following me since day one, to go hit Savannah V right there. Okay, you see this little green button right here. You're gonna go ahead and you're gonna play it over and over and over again, and just all night play it. And then all you do is you're gonna go on your device. You're gonna lower your light and have that playing for me all night long, so I can get some views. I love you so much. Thank you so much. Follow me, Savannah V Music, for everything. Te quiero un chingos. Mil gracias a mi raza, and y'all have a wonderful and blessed night.
I love
She's so funny. Okay, wait, let me set my cell phone now. Right, where's my
Right
Spotify?
Ándale, I want to see it.
Well, okay, let me see. I need to see if I even know how to work this thing.
But I just show them what.
You know what? Wait. My
Wait,
wife.
but you gave a tutorial, right? So I'm trying to
My
do
wife.
a tutorial.
My wife joined TikTok just to follow Hilda. She still doesn't follow me. She still follows only Hilda, man.
Oh my God.
I'm serious.
I'm still trying to figure out the algorithm on TikTok. I don't understand it.
I don't understand it either.
I think the most views I've ever got was like 800 or something, because I was sweeping. I was mopping, but to a cumbia really fast. So it was fun. But other than that, no, I don't know.
Rosie says, I love licensed radio stations. Love that QR. Thank you very much, Rosie.
And then Rosie's Spotify hack.
Actually, I have a degree in computer science. I could help you out with.
So he's like, Savannah, I got you.
That's funny. Okay.
Okay.
Wait. Okay. So I'm lost. Okay.
Okay.
What? No. What are you on Spotify? Because I got two.
Okay. So Savannah V. I think you're gonna not the one with the period. This one's not the one with the period. This is just this one. Savannah V.
Ay, mira. Okay. All right.
Ay, mira tú, Maria Cantú.
I found it.
Okay. So then we're gonna hit there, right? And then you're gonna click that little green button. You see where mine has at the bottom. You see it has that I'm already.
Oh, y'all have to follow first. Mira.
Uh-huh.
I follow the other two profiles because there's.
It's okay, good, because I'm still getting streams on those.
So
yes.
So y'all have to hit the follow button. Like I'm gonna follow. Like mira.
And look.
Now it's following, right?
Right here.
Okay.
You got it.
So there it is.
Yeah,
Spotify, Savannah V, not the one with the period.
So this one right here, mira, the little arrows that look like they're like going somewhere. Right?
So you're gonna replay it over and over all night long.
And then you just hit play, mira, and it's playing right now. Y'all.
It's playing. What?
And my volume is down. Look, my volume is down. Okay, so now here's the trick, y'all. Y'all are gonna have to put it on the charger. Otherwise, it's gonna die.
It's gonna die. Okay, so put it on your charger.
So y'all can copy me. Mira, let's copy me.
This copy. Well, you know what?
I sound like I'm losing my voice. I probably am.
I sang so much yesterday that, girl, I don't even know how I finished the night, but I did it.
Good for you. So I went to go see my mom yesterday on the way back from Houston, and they have I'm a big blues fan. I love blues.
Girl, don't even get me started.
And so they finally, after I've lived out of there for 20 years, right? I haven't lived there in so long. They finally have a blues jam, right?
Wow.
So I went because I was like, oh, I'm in town. I went and I think I sang way too much, but it was so much fun.
I bet. That's me. When I get older, the goal is that I'm gonna be old and I'm gonna be singing in a blues, jazz, little bar, little rinky-dink bar. I don't care what bar it is.
It has to be a rinky-dinky bar.
It has to be a
Dude, those are the best blues.
They're the best
the
ones.
blues dive
And I'm
bars.
gonna
Those are
have
the
a
best ones.
three-piece band, okay? And I'm gonna have my piano player, and I'm gonna be there with a long, like one of those long cigarettes.
The filtered
And
silk
I'm gonna wear
cigarettes.
my nice, sexy, like elegant dresses, like all old classy lady, and I'm gonna be singing my songs.
You
That's
could
the
do.
goal.
I would do. I would be there like in the run next to you because I would be doing like lounge singing of like old songs. Like
That's the
you
goal,
know,
man.
just
I've always said that I'm an old soul. Like I wish that I was born in like the 60s, 70s, so I could have been like Etta James, man. Like
dude, yes.
Those were when it was real music to me. You know?
Yes, because you had to really be able to play your instrument and really be able to sing.
Yes.
Because it was just like, here we're going. Everybody better have their stuff together because it's getting recorded.
Impeccable. They were just so amazing when you would get these group of women and you just see them freaking harmonizing together. Like, that's just candy for someone like me,
Dude, Supremes, Temptations. Oh my God, I love
you know what?
stuff.
There's a group right now, Grupo Vidal. You need to listen to them because their vocals are very, very good. That's one of the reasons that I love Rick Valderrama. His harmonies are really great. The way that he stacks his harmonies. There's a few people out there that are doing it that understand the structure of a harmony and understand what the keys are. But that's few and far between. But you're right. As far as musicality back in the day, you had to be spot on because it wasn't. And that's why I say when you started at 13, musicality was 10 times more than it is now because you didn't have the digital redo that you have now.
There was no such
mulligan
thing as auto-tune.
Yeah, there was no mulligan that you had.
There, you got it, boo.
Yeah.
Like, you better redo that to make it sound good because if not, there's nothing you can do.
There was no mulligan.
Now go home.
But I think that's why I love just the organic sound of the voice. Like I don't like all that auto-tune stuff, this, that, or whatever. I was raised on Motown and contemporary gospel music. And so I was in first grade and I thought Aretha Franklin was like the hottest thing since peanut butter. Mind you, at that time, it was really New Kids on the Block, but I preferred listening to Aretha Franklin. And, that's why I did my blues record is because I just love that kind of stuff. And it's just a lot of fun. So when you're off over there singing, I'm going to be over there, right there with you, be shouting right there at the front.
Bro, I love it. It's just I don't know if it's not Tejano music, it's blues, it's crazy because I love like classic. I love rock, old classic rock. Like I don't know, that's what I love to do, and I love old classic Tejano music. So
and real quick, just as a reminder for those of y'all that are with us, that yes, we want you to stream on Spotify. Spotify changed their algorithm as far as how they pay the royalties.
Like, mira, it's the second time playing already. Sorry.
Second time. However, there's also Tidal that's out there. I use Tidal because Tidal pays the artist more. The royalties
so
are
you're
better
gonna
on
sell me
Tidal.
on this one because I don't know nothing about Tidal.
Yeah.
Tidal?
There he goes.
Yes, Tidal. Girlfriend, I know all kinds of things. No,
Do you have all night, Savannah? Good.
I have all night.
We've
been at this for 2 hours. We could go for more. I don't care.
No, actually, let's reschedule and come back.
I love
Let's do
y'all.
that.
So
Why? What's wrong,
let's
Lance?
come
You can't
back.
hang with us? Like I can talk all night long.
Okay. You better not be eating late. It's too late. It's past your bedtime.
I've been taking medication. Is what I have to do.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, no, but no, it's anyway. Just please support your Tejano artists. That's how you do it. You go to their shows, you buy their merch, and buy their songs, man. It's 10 times better. Buy the songs so that way you can put it on your phone. You can have it on there. You don't have to scroll through it. You don't have to be buffering. Mira nomás, he's buffering.
But don't
He's
forget to
buffering.
still stream it
Yeah,
because
you can stream it as well. You know, stream it and
You're so
have it on
beautiful.
repeat, and it's still streaming. I told you we really do it.
and
We
if you
really do
have two
support our
phones,
artists.
but mine's like the
Wait,
same
I'm gonna go get
account,
my other
so
phone right now. I'm gonna do exactly what you're doing, girl.
We got
Thank
two.
you,
We got
love
two
you
phones.
oh
guys.
yeah, and then Mira, and then you could get on your computer and you can do the computer player también.
Yep. Yes, in English. Whatever Hilda said, listen to her.
But no, that's. I'm completely
I'm
losing it.
gonna do it to my
Angel
grandson's
Gonzalez,
iPad.
Angel Gonzalez, I'm awesome, amiga. Savannah has the voice that makes things happen. Hugs, amiga. Hope to
Yes.
share the stage soon. There you go.
Oh, I
Oh, that's
know.
really
You know,
nice.
he was on one of my videos, No Olvides Nuestro Amor. He was there with me. Me and him have gone through some things. We've been in the industry for a while, so we're really good friends. He's a really close friend of mine,
That's
and I
awesome.
had asked him to be in my music video because I wanted him to be, my shoulder to cry on, the person that, because we've been there for each other. He's been my shoulder to cry on. I've been his shoulder to cry on
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
years. So he was there with me with that video, and that video means so much to me because No Olvides Nuestro Amor was telling yourself to love yourself, because sometimes when you're in the limelight, you forget that you do not need to listen to the noise. You need to listen to you and to be in tune with yourself, be grounded, and love yourself. Love
Definitely.
yourself.
I love that.
Well, that's definitely a great attitude to have, and that's the way. Unfortunately, we don't always follow, but we should. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah, it's
and
hard.
it's yeah, it is difficult, but then that's the way with all things. I'm a believer. I do pray, and Jesus said, pick up your cross and follow me, and I don't know of any cross that's really easy to carry. you know
Yes,
and he himself, the son of man, fell down several times carrying his cross. Who am I to think that I wouldn't fall down carrying mine?
exactly.
So it's one of those things. It's really awesome. We've come to the end of the show. So I wanted to say thank you so very much, Savannah, for being here. This is your house, sweetheart. You can come
Yes.
back anytime that you want to. Whenever
Thank
you have something, and if you want us to share some information, just send us a text, send us a email. Just let us know what and whatever we can do to help. Most definitely, we'll be willing to
Mhm.
do that. Hilda, do we have anything for TikTok Tuesday? Or are you still taking it rest?
No, tomorrow I have band rehearsal. So yeah, maybe cross your fingers. Maybe I'll go live from band rehearsal on TikTok.
Well, we'll be
Yeah.
waiting for you as well. And then, what's your next event? You got to, okay, so
Todavía anda.
we got two.
Todavía anda.
So, what's your next event that you have, Savannah? Excuse me.
5 de Mayo, I'll be performing with a mariachi group. It's an all-girl mariachi group formed by a friend of mine, Colina, and we're going to be out there performing, lining up with some big bands. So I'm excited about that. And then May the 11th, I'll be with Taboo at a boxing event. I'll be doing the national anthem. And then, I'm like, I keep going, right? And then, right now we are booking. So if you are needing any entertainment for anniversaries, divorces, quinceañeras, any of that good stuff, just hit us up. You can hit up John Villanueva at hireband.com, or you can contact my management at 210-909-6355. We are at your needs.
There you go.
Awesome.
Awesome sauce. Thank you so very much, guys, for joining us, each and every one of y'all. I do want to say a special thank you to all the ones that were on Mixcloud. Y'all guys were still in there. I'm sorry that y'all weren't able to comment. I don't know what's wrong with the algorithm, but I see y'all there. So thank you so very much for being here. And thank you to each and every one of y'all for joining us and helping this thing, go through. Remember, the only way that we can level up is level up together.
Amen to
The
that.
only way we can do it is together. Thank you so very much, Savannah, for being here. I really do appreciate you, sweetheart. If you could hang around for just a little bit so we can take care of some radio business.
Oh,
Uh, and Hilda, thanks a lot, sweetheart. We'll see you next time, and
Aw,
good
thank
luck
you
on your vocals and everything else
guys.
on
yeah,
Thursday.
thank you.
Yeah, be
Thank
sure to show up on
you.
Thursday. We have another show on Thursday as well. I'm gonna go ahead and leave you with Savannah's song. It's called "Si mi ves llorar por ti." It's her latest single. Go out there, buy it, stream it, request her there. You know how you can get her to perform at your show? Go up there and tell them. They all promoters are fishing. They don't know what you want. You have to tell them, hey, you know what? Savannah, really awesome. How about bringing her down? And they'll be like, how about that? Yeah, that's really cool. How about that? And so that's how you get them there. So go ahead and go up there and ask them. And so thank you so very much to each and every one of y'all that joined us. I really do appreciate you guys. If today was not your day, if you did not have a good day today, just remember that every day planes take off against the wind. You matter. You are loved. With that being said, thank you so very much, guys. I really do appreciate you. Gravelia says, have a great evening, everyone. And Geneva says, Queen Felicidades. So thank you so very much. Y hasta luego. This is Si me ves llorar por ti from Savannah V, Savannah Votion. That is the Savannah Votion, the Elda Lamas. And I am just the lonely Indio from Banco, Texas. Here on Qvo Radio, we will see y'all guys later. Y'all have a great one. Hasta luego. Love you. Bye.
Es preciso decir que no cuando se tiene el alma herida, porque el amor de los dos, el que una vez fue mejor, hoy me lastima. Es preciso decir que no cuando no existe otra salida, para evitar el dolor, para evitar el rencor del amor que hoy termina. Y estoy pidiéndole a Dios de un buen amor, te me ves orar por ti.